More now about a deadly helicopter crash here in Knoxville.
That crash happening just before 8 o'clock last night. The chopper going down, sinking in the Tennessee River. 4 people were on board the aircraft, including prominent businessman Jim Clayton, founder of Clayton Homes, and a philanthropist through the Clayton Foundation. He was one of 3 people pulled from the water after the crash. His brother and co-founder of Clayton Businesses, Joe Clayton, did not make it out. Divers recovered his body.
Tonight we are getting a look at the moments as the tragedy unfolded. WATE 6 on your side reporter Jordan Brown joining us now with all the latest. Jordan.
Well, Bo, this is an unimaginable time for the Clayton family. And while we don't know what they were thinking or feeling during those moments before their helicopter went down, we do have 911 calls, and they give us a glimpse into what witnesses saw and heard that night.
Mr. Clayton just crashed his helicopter. He's out of it right now, though. Oh, good God. My husband's going to get him in our boat if he can.
Is it in your yard?
No, it's in the river.
Frantic calls to 911 revealing what neighbors saw Monday night when a helicopter crashed in the river behind their homes.
The helicopter just disintegrated after it crashed in the water, yes. Many pieces floating.
These photos show the moments right after the helicopter hit the water. NTSB officials say it's unclear at this time if the aircraft went down right after the departure or while trying to return. As neighbors and witnesses waited for help to arrive, they jumped into action, helping save 3 of the people on board.
There's a few people taking boats out there, neighbors, but there's 3 people in the river, and they're yelling that one person is trapped inside the helicopter.
That one person, Joe Clayton, prominent Knoxville businessman and brother to well-known philanthropist Jim Clayton. Jim Clayton releasing a statement Tuesday saying, quote, "I'm devastated and completely heartbroken by the loss of my wonderful brother, Joe. Joe and I were as close as 2 brothers can be, and as only siblings, we have supported each other since growing up together on a farm in West Tennessee and as business partners for decades. My thoughts and concerns are totally for Joe's family right now." The river is quiet now, but the heroic actions of the people in this community won't be forgotten by those who survived this tragedy. And the NTSB tells us the helicopter has been located in the water, but it's not being removed until tomorrow. We will continue to check in with them as well as our local authorities for updates on this investigation. But for now, in Knoxville, Jordan Brown, WATE 6 on your side.
All right, thank you, Jordan. New at 6, we're getting a better look now at the helicopter involved in that crash and a new perspective that gives us a better idea of the location on the Tennessee River where all of this happened. Viewer Ainsley Huddy sending this video taken the day before the crash. You see the helicopter. It's a gray Eurocopter EC-130 sitting on a landing area right along the waterfront. It's just downhill from Jim Clayton's home. The viewpoint of this video was within just a few yards of where the helicopter crashed and sank last night. And we showed you these pictures at 4 o'clock today. Lee Birch III, a neighbor, showing us the scene moments after the helicopter crashed, with wreckage still piercing the surface of the water and a pontoon boat working to pick up survivors floating in the water nearby. We're going to keep you posted as we learn more from the investigation.